What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Shit. I ain't gonna be on this live uh completely long because I gotta go to work soon, but I wanted to kind of like talk about Leatherface a little bit. Plus, I haven't done a live in a minute anyway, so. Hey, what's going on, bro? How minus is this nigga on that actually? That charging shoulder. Minus 15. Damn. So he can create a mind game off of this, I think. He'll be safe on block. Alright. So he minus 3 and that's it. So he could go for an Abare, and depending on what I throw out, this nigga can take his turn back by armoring again, which is not going to be good. But I don't know if he has armor on this move, so hold up. I want to see if he does. Okay, yeah, he got armor. Alright. I kind of figured this nigga did. Hey, what's going on, bro? What's going on? Oh shit, I can't press a button. Oh, I can back that out of that there. Motherfucker. That's your ass, boy. Ooh, okay, so if he delays it too long, I might be able to... Okay, but that trade, though, it don't seem fair. I wonder how long he can wait on this, though. Damn, I'm trying to hurry this up. Okay, so there's... Okay, alright, I see what's going on. Because, I mean, if he does that, he's fucked. Like, I can go for a meterless combo in this nigga and fuck his ass up. And he's minus 15 on block, so it's like... If I know about this, that's gonna cause a problem. Yeah, that's gonna be a lot of damage. Hey, what's going on? What's going on, bro? Alright, 32%. Alright, cool. Hold on. That's 8%. That's 7%. Alright. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? I know. Okay, minus 15. Damn it. I thought that was gonna work. Alright, so let's see here. No, that's not what I wanted. Where's some fucking projectiles this nigga got at? Psycho Slasher, nah. Trying to go back to this nigga. What's this variation? Okay, I'm gonna have to understand this one a little bit more better. But Hell Sparks. Okay, so it was down back 2. Alright. Minus 22 on block, and then he's plus 5. I remember this nigga shit was crazy as fuck when this game first came out. You couldn't go nowhere. Your ass was stuck into a frame trap. That shit was scary. But, okay, so he's minus 21 now. Just 1 frame off. This shit is plus on block, and then that's minus 6. Holy fuck. This nigga got some plus frames. Let's see here. Minus 22, and then I wonder if there's a gap in that though. So let's see here. Alright, so that actually whiffed. Hold on, let me block low. Okay, so that still whiffed. So he could get... Hold on. Can I hit that nigga? Fuck. Oh, I can hit your ass, nigga. Okay. So if they fuck up, I'ma capitalize on that shit, and then I can get myself a combo. Okay. Alright. Alright, that's cool. But problem is, obviously, the nigga gonna fucking meter burn that shit. He gonna meter burn that, yeah. There it is. There it is. And then he can obviously advance forward with some form of pressure, I think. Huh. Okay. So he's +5. So I mean, what's his overhead though? Ain't in the back 3? Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, back 3. What's this overhead on though? What are we looking at if I block this? -11? Okay. So, let's see here. I'll just do that. See what happens. Oh shit. Nigga, you try to stagger me? Alright, cool. Alright. I'm gonna train on that nigga in a bit, actually. But I'm gonna talk to y'all real quick about Leatherface real quick though.
Leatherface. Tremor.
Seems like a lot of people use this one. Tremor is definitely strong as shit in this game. Where we gonna go? Where we gonna go? Hey, where we gonna go? Where we gonna go? Let's go this way, bro. Alright. Oh, Lord, Lord, Lord. Alright. Let's check this shit out. Alright. So, Leatherface, right? In this variation, this killer variation, he has pretty good range on certain shit that he has access to. And that's something that you should take of note from this particular situation. Crystal variation. Yeah, it's fucking nuts, bro. That shit's fucking dumb as hell. This nigga can absorb a meter burned special move, bro. That shit is dumb as fuck, bro. Alright, so let's see here. So, Leatherface, right? He's kind of like Johnny Cage from MK11. And that's something that I want you guys to understand. So this is definitely a string. You're not going to go for the full string of this because he's -12. And even if I hit this nigga like this, right? I mean, I don't get anything off of that. Plus, he's like far away from me, which I'm probably going to have to use my stamina bar just to get up to this dude. And about the time I get up to him, he probably done did something to hit me. So this is definitely not a string I would go for. You're mainly going to be focusing on Leatherface's forward 1-2 string. Now, he is -6 on block. Well, not -6, excuse me, -16. Shit. Oh, man, I'm fucking tired. But he is -16 on block, but you will be going directly into this Berserker stance, which leads into different kind of mind games that Leatherface has access to, obviously. But there's some other things that you can actually do with this string. Now, you're actually going to be going for this as well, and then these 2 strings are very useful as well. This is highly effective in the corner. Keep in mind, he's -9 on like the low option, but both of them knock you down. Now on the low option, he doesn't really get crazy amounts of like hit advantage. So if you want to substitute, you know, the 2-2 down 2 for his back forward 3, it's -14 on block, but he gets more damage, and not only that, his hit advantage is 13 frames, which is a lot more higher, so that way he can actually do something. Now, I'm going to explain to you guys what I mean by Leatherface being just like Johnny Cage. If you guys pay close attention, a lot of shit that Leatherface has access to, right? Let me take that shit off. Shit's distracting me. A lot of shit that Leatherface has access to, like certain normals that excel at close range, his standing 1 is a high, his advancing forward 1 is a high, and his standing 2 happens to be a high. So he's just like Johnny Cage. Most of the shit that happens to be really good with Leatherface happens to be highs, right? Now his directional buttons, like his back 1, his forward 2, his forward 3, all of these are slow as fuck, okay? They're slow, alright? Alright, laugh aloud, back to the basics, laugh aloud. I enjoy watching this game. Yeah, bruh, real shit. So the reason why I'm telling you guys this is because you're going to be relying on Leatherface's down 3 a lot and being annoying with his poking, which obviously if he hits you with his poking, this is 13 frames, and then this is obviously 10 frames, which this is more than enough to allow Leatherface to get his standing 2, his forward 1, which starts up at 7 frames, and his 8-frame standing 1 to actually come out. He has enough hit advantage to do so, right? So like I said, he's just like Johnny Cage with the pokes, right? So the opponent's going to be, you know, respecting the idea that, oh shit, I can get poked and now he has a hit advantage and now he can actually jail me. So if Leatherface was to hit like Tremor like this, right? See that he's not able to neutral crouch. So if I'm hitting you like this and you're still trying to disrespect, well, guess what? You get put into a combo, bitch, and I'm not gonna worry about it because you're gonna get hit. So I can just keep going with my advancing move, and as you can clearly see, you get hit. If I go for my down one, you're fucked because my hit advantage is really high. So now I can actually go for the highs that I desire, or certain ones that I desire. So I could do this, and then with my down one, I could do this. And as you can clearly see, he can't neutral crouch underneath it. So Leatherface is hold on, what? Yeah, I love how you can constantly jail properly in this game. And there's no dumb. Yeah, bro. Yeah, this shit's crazy, man. This shit's crazy. But yeah, so you're gonna be relying on Leatherface's down ones, like, well, mainly his down one and his down three situation. Now, when it comes to his down three situation, you can obviously do something like this, but you have to keep in mind that there's actually a fucking gap in this shit. So let me actually just show you guys real quick. Where's it at? So the scary part about Tremor is that this nigga can actually cancel and then he can go into a full combo. That's some fucked up shit. But as you can clearly see here, I can get armored. You see that? So keep that in mind. I can get armored through that. Now, if I was just to go for this, I'm minus 12 on block, right? So Tremor obviously is probably gonna think, oh shit, this nigga's probably gonna take it upon himself to, like, you know, go for the last hit and meter burn so he can make himself safe. Because if you look at Leatherface's berserker stance, right, when he goes for his no escape move, it's minus 12 on block. So that's an easy full combo punish for most characters in the game. So that's actually really dangerous. This is making me yeah. So basically, like, if I was to go for this, watch this. See what I mean? So I can get hit. So Leatherface can create somewhat of a mind game. He does get pretty good chip damage off of this. So you can close out a round with this special move. That's another thing to take of note from this particular situation. So just keep that in mind. What else is there? Yeah. So that, I mean, like, you know, these two pokes are like the main ones you're going to go for. You're going to be super annoying with the pokes, but it's going to make the opponent respect. Now, when it comes to Peel That Pig, right, this is a advancing forward one. You can use this in the beginning of the match if the opponent's trying to advance forward with some type of mid or something like that, and you can obviously do something like that to the opponent and catch them off guard every single time. Now, the problem with the opponent backdashing and stuff is that the second hit comes out pretty far, okay? And you can clearly see here, I can catch you and look at all the distance that I have. You see that shit? So the second hit, sometimes I would whiff on purpose just to see how you're going to react to that. And if you react the way I want you to react, you're going to get hit by that second hit because of the range of this second hit that Leatherface has access to. So you'd be surprised how many times people get hit with this because they underestimate the range of this move. Now, another thing you could do is you could stagger with Leatherface and then go directly into something like this because he's only -2 on his forward one, right? Which is pretty good. So he can obviously do this and then be plus on block. If you try to backdash, that's a free down one for me, and now you're stuck into the same situation again. +2 situation, you respect, guess what happens? Boom. You end up getting thrown. That's going to piss you off. And, you know, obviously I can go for a down one. You're going to block. I can throw you, which is going to piss you off, and then I can jail you. And once you get hit, with these two, I can go into a combo. It causes a lot of problems. Also, his forward one is 7 frames, so there's a lot of characters in this game that becomes -8 or like -9 and up, and this is a good punisher to allow Leatherface to go for a full combo punish and stuff, so just keep that in mind. Also, you can go directly into a 50-50 with Leatherface's string. As you can clearly see here, you can just go for his forward one into like an overhead or something like that. Kind of, you're getting the opponent to think about certain things, you know what I mean? So that way you can actually do something, you know, like this, or, you know, you get what I mean? So, and another thing is, you don't want to be too predictable with doing shit like this, right? Because the opponent, the cool part about this variation is that the opponent doesn't necessarily know when you're going to take it upon yourself to go for a cancel. That's the problem. That's why some people don't like Leatherface in this variation, because they don't necessarily know what he's going to do afterwards. You know what I mean? So I can fuck with you, you know what I mean? And if I go for like a low, you're probably going to block low again, which ultimately allows me to go for an overhead, and now I just, you know, you're going to stand backed up. You know what I mean? And my hit advantage is only -1, so I could, you know, obviously use a meter burn and get like a hit advantage of 30 frames and shit like that, and run up on you and pressure you and shit like that. But you guys get the idea with this forward 1-2, and I'm gonna just untag that pretty much. You can't be or be too predictable in this game. Yeah, you can't, bro. Because if you are, you gonna get fucked up. I'm trying to tell you. You gonna get your ass folded. I'm trying to tell you what I know. So, when it comes to Leatherface's Saul is family, if you commit into the full string, he is -11 on block. He is a lot safer on this than he is with his 1-2, but his standing 1 is 8 frames, and he's +2 on block. So, you could do something like this. And then go directly into a poke or something like that if you want. Now, Leatherface's hit advantage is 14 frames, and I know for a fact you guys have seen me go for like a reset on that one guy that I went against. He didn't see that shit coming because I knew he was gonna block low, so I went for Leatherface's back 1, and then he got hit. You can obviously catch the opponent off guard by doing that. Also, you can use this in combos as well. But if you pay close attention, it starts off as a high, and then the second hit is an overhead, and then the last hit is obviously a mid. So what you could do here is that you can go for his standing 1 into a low. If the opponent feeds into Temptation, which more than likely they will, this will ultimately allow Leatherface to pretty much hit you with this. He can go in for whatever combo he wants, and then he can go in for, like, you know, a reset if he wants to. He can cash out on damage. This game can be scary fighting, so many of these characters. Yeah, man, because a lot of mix-ups, bro. Plus frames too, like, and plus it's fast-paced as well, so you got to be on point. So yeah, you know. So basically, there's an overhead in here, right? So you can obviously stagger and do shit like this, and obviously they're going to be trying to like fuzzy guard, or they're going to be doing this shit all day, and you can pretty much take advantage of the fact that you have 50-50s in this game, because if you pay close attention to the guy that I went against like last night, he was blocking every time I knocked his ass down, and all I would do is just throw his ass because he didn't know what I was gonna do. You know what I mean? So I mean, that can obviously be very problematic, but yeah, if you get hit, this leads into a launcher. But if the opponent is actually blocking and stuff like that, what you want to do here is that you actually want to go directly into this, or you could take it upon yourself to cancel and, you know, do whatever the hell you're trying to do. And, you know, you get the idea with this string. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's pretty easy to understand just in general. Wait, everyone has dirt in this game. It's not like 11 where only the top 10 have. Yeah, that's one thing that I noticed though. It's a huge fucking difference compared to MK11, bro. Like, I'm trying to tell you. So yeah, I mean, you could definitely go for meterless combos here. You can catch the opponent off guard very easily with this string. Now, when it comes to Leatherface's back 1-2, his back 1, which happens to be an overhead, is actually a lot faster than his forward 2, which happens to be an overhead as well. Also, another thing to take of note is that you want to see if this character has any gaps, right? So if you pay close attention, there's no gap. If you pay close attention, there's no gap. So I'm just going to do every string, and we're going to see if there's a gap in it, right? So as you can clearly see, I'm not getting armored through. So as you can clearly see, there's no gap. So Leatherface is perfectly fine when it comes to shit like this. Because, I mean, you know, obviously, because, I mean, the nigga's minus on a shit ton of stuff he has access to. Let's see here. When it comes to his back 1, right, he has pretty good range on this normal. To where he can actually do something like that, and there's no gap, and he happens to be actually -4 in block, so he can go for an Abare, or he could take it upon himself to armor through, depending on what you throw out and stuff like that. So keep that in mind. And he is -10 on this back 1, but you also want to see if there's gaps in certain shit that Leatherface does. That's very, very important, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna show you guys straight up. There's no gap, that's good. 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 And it's funny because some people actually get caught off guard with this move because of how slow it is, you know what I mean? So just keep that in mind. But if you delay your berserker stance like that, there's going to be an armor. But if you press it immediately, there's no armor. So just keep that in mind. Plus, Leatherface can get out the way very easily. Like, he could do that and then possibly whiff punish you, or he could go for an armored move just like this. You see that? You know, so if you advance forward, you have to understand that I can go directly for an armored move.
But anyway, let me just continue on. So with this back one, I would put the opponent into like a reset and stuff like that, and I prefer to go for his back one because Leatherface, how should I put it? Leatherface's forward 2 is really slow on starting. So I do that. If they duck low, and I know they're going to duck low, they get hit with this, and then they also have to deal with my forward 3. Now, another thing to take of note is that his forward 3, however, from what I remember, still has a gap in it. See that shit? So, you might want to be careful with this, right? That's very important. Now, his forward 3 is -9 on block, so it depends on what armored move he's going against, but he can just go for a forward 3 and that's it. And that would be fine for him. So I could do this, and then I could counter armor you just like this. You see that? So you have to take this note that you can go through this. But yo, GSR, what is more balanced, MK11 or Injustice 2? That's a good question. That's actually a good question, bro. I never really thought of that. I never really thought of that. In all honesty, bro, I would have to say Injustice 2. I would literally have to say Injustice 2, man. Even though Injustice 2 has that annoying fucking zoning that I hate so much, Injustice 2 definitely has it's more balanced, I think, compared to MK11. Way more balanced. Like think of it. Think about it, right? Think about it. Every character has a chance of fucking each other up in that game. I mean, I'm not saying that characters in MK11 is not viable, because they are. Yeah, I mean, you could pick any character in MK11 and still technically win. It's going to be kind of hard, but you can win if you dedicate the time and learn the matchup correctly. But the thing is, like, Injustice 2 for me, I feel like is way more of a balanced game. It makes more sense than MK11 to me. Like, think about this, right? How is this balanced? How is it that you have characters playing MK, and I've said this so many fucking times. How is it that you got characters playing MK11 and playing that meta, right? But then you got niggas playing MKX. That's not balanced, bro. That's not balanced. That's not balanced at all. I understand that there are certain characters in the game that happens to be really minus on block. But dude, at least in Injustice 2, there are characters in the game that have access to overheads and lows. No character is technically at a disadvantage to a certain degree. I mean, there are going to be certain matchups to where it's like, fuck, nigga, this is hard. But nigga, for the most part, it's still balanced, because you can roll in on zoners in that game and you can fuck them up. You know what I mean? For zoning you, they have to think twice before doing certain shit like that. Of course, a smart zoner obviously is going to see that shit coming, but you get the idea. And in Mortal Kombat Mortal Kombat 11, you get zoned out like it's nobody's business, bro. Like, I'm trying to tell you, man. And then the defensive options don't make sense in that game. It does not make sense, bro. It don't make sense. Let me tell you guys something, right? I wasn't going to talk about this because I wanted to talk about Leatherface. What time is it? Because I got to go to work soon. Oh, I still got time. Cool. Hold up. What? Yeah, Injustice 2 is more balanced, but MK11 doesn't make me want to... It's just that I'm not gonna say MK11 is like this overly trash game, because that would be really unfair. There's things about MK11 that's actually pretty good. Okay, I'm not gonna take that for granted and be like, oh, this game is completely straight doo-doo, bro. Like, no, I'm not gonna do that. The thing is that in that game, it just seems like to me you're being punished for making correct reads. And it seems like they're catering to people that are not that good at the game. Because like I said before, you can't tell who's good and who's, not that good at the game. Because it's like, think about this, right? Why would you take a forward roll mechanic and pretty much put it in MK11, right? You know what? Think about this, right? This game here, right, has crazy offense. Crazy offense. Because offense in Mortal Kombat 11 is not that oppressive like it is in Mortal Kombat 11. I'm talking about, nigga, you got characters that will fold your ass in this game. Alien, Predator, fucking Cyrax, bro. I mean, characters that will fuck you up, okay, in this game. You would think the defensive options would make more sense in a game like this, to where you could forward roll out of the corner. You know what I mean? You could up 3 and have, an invincible up 3 where you get the hit advantage and that's it. That would make sense in this game, because offense is oppressive in this game. And dude, you can go for a meaty in this game, bro, and kill somebody's armor like it's nobody's business. I might pick Reptile, and do like a small combo video just to show you guys what I mean by that shit. Okay? And you can fuck people up in this game like it's nobody's business. Now, when you go to MK11, think about it, guys. Is offense really oppressive in MK11 compared to this game? And if it is, clearly I got the game fucked up. Okay? Because it's kind of weird how offense in this game is crazy in this game, right? But when you go to MK11, right? When you go to MK11, think about this shit now. When you go to MK11, defensive options is crazy as fuck. Dude, you get protected on chip. But what's funny is if I beat you in the first round, okay, both of your defensive bars come right back. Why? Why is it coming back, my nigga? Come on, bro. Like, no, hell no. Hell no. Why is it coming back? That's not my fault that you got chipped out and you wanted to be greedy and you didn't want me to win that round. That's your fault because you thought you was going to make a comeback. But they allow you to have both of your defensive bars come back. You already have an up 3 that stops aggressive opponents from being overly aggressive. Okay, so what's the point of having a fucking forward roll? What the hell? Tremor and Sonya were the hardest characters in the game, I heard. Yeah. MK11 penalizes you for winning in neutral. Dude, I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm trying to tell you. If they take out the forward roll, dude, look, do you know how many defensive options you have in that game? Dude, you can up 2. You can up 3. You can delay your wake up. Short delay. Long delay. What else can you do? I think you can forward roll, backwards roll. Like, nigga, what the fuck? Dude, I'm trying to tell you, bro, that's not fair. That is not fair. That I'm trying to tell you, the player doesn't really have to think. Why do you think when I go against certain people in MK11, they always delay their wake up? Because they know that I'm going to sit there and respect them because I don't know what the fuck they're going to do. This is what I like to call those defensive options in MK11. I like to call it a defensive option mix-up. That's what the fuck you're in. But then on top of that, even when you're putting somebody in a combo in that game, right, you're still being punished when you're the one that successfully opened them up. That doesn't make sense. Why am I being put into this weird mix-up to where, oh, is he going to break out? Is he not going to break out? And then some of the armored moves in that game make no fucking sense. You got characters that can pop you up into the air for a combo, get crazy amounts of damage. You got characters like Johnny Cage that just hit you with a special move, breaks your armor, and gets a little bit more damage for his combo, and that's it. And then you got crazy crushing blows, nigga, that do substantial amount of damage. And then it's very rare. Well, for certain characters, it's easy for them to get their armor breaking moves to come out. But then for characters like Scorpion, nigga, like, what? Come on, man. I will destroy that game piece by piece, man. I will destroy MK11 piece by piece. There's so many things I could say about that fucking game. Just like, hey, yo. Let me know if you guys can actually go for an Oki/Meaty in MK11. Let me know. Just let me know. Hit me up. You know what I mean? Just hit me up. Just type it down. Can you guys even go for an Oki/Meaty? Can you? Answer that fucking question for me. You can't do it, bro. It's very rare that you can just do it. Not unless the opponents can, consistently, delaying their wake up and shit. I mean, there's that. But it's like, come on, bro. It's like, hold on. Hold up. Hold the fuck up. Hold up. Like, it's I'm trying to tell you, bro. I'm trying to tell you. You cannot really go for an Oki or a Meaty in that game, really. You really can't because of how crazy the defensive options are in that game, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. Like, look, I understand that some people don't like it when I keep talking about Mortal Kombat 11 and making it seem like I hate the game completely. I don't hate the game. I just dislike it, and I dislike the direction that they went with it. I don't mind the game being toned down with 50-50s to where it takes skill to open up somebody up, to open somebody up, excuse me. I don't mind that. I'm okay with that. I'm cool with that shit. Like, I like doing shit like that because it takes skill to do so. But then when you introduce a game and then you have characters playing a different game, but then what's more insulting about the options in that game is like, and the reason why I say MK11 is like flawed with the defensive options is because if you're going against a character like Shiva, Geras, or some mix-up character in that game, if they forward roll and get out that corner, guess who's getting blended the fuck up? You are. So, it don't make sense, bro. It just doesn't make any sense. I gotta work hard to open you up, but then you could just pick an MKX character and have a field day with my character's face. It's just like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, come on, man. Imagine going against a really good Terminator, bro. He forward rolls out the corner, and now you got to deal with a 50-50. And you gonna guess wrong. Oh yeah, that's happening. You gonna guess wrong. So, you know. But reword minimal is the best. Is there anything you think MK11 does better than MKX? Yeah. I think there's certain things that MK11 does. They have things that are way better than MKX though. At least in my opinion, because I think MK11 how should I put it? It's not too crazy with mix-ups. You know what I mean? Like it's not like there's a good portion of characters, because if you think about it, there's a lot of people that go towards fucking mix-up characters. Like they don't really go towards characters that require skill to open you the fuck up. You know what I mean? They refuse to do that shit. He forward rolls out of the corner. Yeah, it's like how should I put it? What's a prime example of MK11 having something better than MKX? Because there's quite a few things that I want to talk about that, actually. Because I was thinking about making a video comparing the two. How should I put it? Offense is not really that oppressive in that game. That's one of the prime examples, though. Offense is not really that oppressive in that game compared to this game. That's one of the things that I actually do like about MK11. Is that offense is not like, please do a video. It'll be interesting. Yeah. I was thinking about doing it like the meter system and shit. That was the first thing that I was thinking about, like comparing the meter system, because think about it. The meter system in this game, when the game first starts, right? When this game first starts, right? Like let me show you guys. Let me show you guys.
Leatherface. Cassie Cage.
Let me show you. Now, let me tell you something, right? We both start off with a bar meter, right? Now I'm gonna explain this meter system real quick. We start off with a bar meter, right? We start off with a bar meter. You see, you know what I mean? If I hit you, you see that? Get the fuck out of my face, bitch. But I literally get a bar meter, right? Now, here's the thing, right? In MK11, and this is something that I wanted to make a video on, because I'm probably still going to do it after I get off of work, because I got to go to work soon. But in MK11, right? What's funny about MK11 is that, let's see here. I'm going to train with Tremor, because I'm learning this matchup. But, dude, let me explain something. MK11 gives you your meter for free. You don't have to work towards anything, and for certain characters, well, a small portion of characters, which this is very rare actually, the first hit means something because you can get a crushing blow. Johnny Cage is a prime example with like his shades and shit like that, and that one variation he has access to with the camera and shit. But in this game, the first hit means everything, because if I get that bar meter, you have to understand something here. If I hit you, you're taking a combo. You're not just getting out of that for free. But when you're getting punished, okay, like if I hit you like this and I get the first bar meter, of course I'm going to use a bar meter, obviously, to get my shit going. But you're building up meter. You see that? You're building up meter. And now I'm the one with 1 bar of meter. So here's the thing. What's interesting about the meter system in this game, right, was that if I was physically hitting you, you're building up meter, right? If you were to block, I'm the one building up meter. You see what I mean? It was like a balance thing to a certain degree in this game, right? On top of that, if I was to knock you down and you was to go for like a wake up option, like you was just to go for like a stone throw or some shit like that, right? As you can clearly see, hold on, I don't want him using a bar meter. Holy shit. See that? He's building up meter. And then on top of that, if I call out a special move and Tremor was the block, right? Think about this. Tremor was the block, and I call it a special move. I'm building meter. You see that? I'm building fucking meter, bro. And if you're blocking it, I build up even more meter. The thing that I'm getting at with the meter system here is that it doesn't make sense how you have your resources at your disposal immediately. And in this game, you can decide whether or not you want to use this bar meter. And here's the thing. This is what made this game very interesting to me was the bar meter, because the bar meter was your life. Yeah, your health bar is your life, but the meter was your life, because if you had one bar meter, you had to think very, very carefully on what you wanted to do with that bar meter. Go through a gap. Like a prime example of this is Tremor going for like this string right here, and now he's trying to hit me with constant plus frames and shit like that. I had to decide whether or not I wanted to accept that and save my bar meter, or I'm like, fuck you, bitch. You not finna do that to me. And I go through that and I take my turn, and then I apply that pressure, and now I have to guess on whether or not he's gonna use his bar meter to get out of a bad situation, or he's just going to accept this and stuff. And you had the options of doing that. Also, you had the option of saving your bar meter to decide whether or not you want to break out of a combo. In fucking Mortal Kombat 11, ladies and gentlemen, your shit is rebuilding the fuck back up. You got crazy defensive options. You know what I mean? It's just like, come on, man. It's like, come on, man. Why the fuck is your shit building up? Why can't you build your you know, your bar meter up traditionally, like just like this game? It's like you just have your resources at your disposal for free for some fucking reason. I understand that the flow, it's the flows block mechanic. I get it. It's the flows block mechanic. I understand. Okay. But still, I feel like when it comes to Mortal Kombat 11, you should have one defensive bar. Oh, by the way, speaking of that shit, bro, hold up. Let me show you guys this real quick. Hold up. Watch this, right? I want you guys to see this, right? I want you to see this. Now, he's +4 on block because he's using all of his fucking resources, right? But keep in mind, watch this. It's gone. My resources is gone, which means what? I can't get out your plus frames, not unless you do certain things that I know that I can get out of. Okay, I'm at a huge disadvantage, especially if you have 2 bars a meter or even 1 bar a meter. Hell, if you have all 3, I'm probably dead. In MK11, you get your shit back, and it still has armor on it. And some fatal blows are fucking dumb as hell in that game. It's gone, bro. Even if I whiff it, it's gone. Dude, look. It's gone. You see what I mean, bro? You see what I mean? It's gone, bro. You can't just sit there and be like, oh, damn, well, guess what? I got my fatal blow back. Now you got to guess again. It's like, no. It should be gone. It should be gone just like this. You should lose a defensive bar and an offensive bar, and it shouldn't have, dude, it should not have that much block stun on it. Yeah, okay, cool. This has block stun, and Leatherface happens to be plus because they're trying to because you did use all your resources. Okay, now there are certain you know, X-rays in this game that happen to be like really minus on block and shit, which is kind of confusing, but you get the idea here, right? It should cost. Hold on, what? The meter system in MK11 sucks, and fatal blows should be gone on whiff block for the rest of the match. Yeah, fatal blows should cost meter. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's like dude, you let me tell you something. It's destroying the neutral because there are characters in that game that literally have fatal blows that say fuck the neutral. Cabal, Geras, Frost, Aaron Black. Dude, come on, man. It makes you afraid to even want to press a button in that game, dude. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Dude, let me tell you something. Yeah, Jax. Yeah, exactly, bro. You know what it is. Yo, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you niggas real quick, right? Peep game on this shit, right? Peep game on this shit. What I think is funny about this particular situation, let me actually show you guys. Let me show you something. Let me actually show you something, right? Now I've always had a problem with characters being safe on 50-50s because I think Triborg's safe. Yeah, he's -1 on his back 1 and he's -6 on his back 3. But I'm gonna show you something with Sub-Zero. I'm gonna show you something with Sub-Zero though. This nigga Sub-Zero, from what I remember, is actually -13 on his back too, but in MK11 he's safe, bro. And the whole point of me exposing this is because there are certain characters in this game that happen to be safe on block, and I've never been a big fan of that because I didn't think that was right at all, right? You should be punished if I make a correct read on you. Now in MK11 I thought that they would fix that issue, but they didn't necessarily do that, right? So let me show you, right? Look at this. Look. Minus 13 for an overhead. Come on, man. Dude, I'm trying to tell you, man, I can talk about the characters, I can talk about the meter system, I can talk about the meta of the game, I can talk about a lot of shit that some people refuse to say or they keep dick riding. Simple plain as that. I get you a huge fan of Mortal Kombat, I am too. Shit, I got shit that some people can't even fucking afford because that's how old it is. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna lie on this game and be like, oh yeah, nigga, this, that, this, blah, blah, blah. It's like, no, bro, not finna do that. Not finna do that. That's not happening. Simple plain as that. They made Sub-Zero so much less interesting. Yeah, I mean he kind of boring, honestly, compared to this game. I think he's more entertaining in this game. I do agree with that. Like I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He kind of whack. He kind of boring in that game. But it's like how should I put it, man? First of all, it should cost a defensive bar and a offensive bar for you to use your fatal blow. And if you whiff, if I block it, you shouldn't have it anymore. That's how it should work. Because when I seen this special move shit come out, when they came out with MK9, I was like, okay, cool, that makes sense. It costs a lot of resources to do. It's a very highly effective move. It has armor on it. It's a cool, flashy looking move. Has extra damage on it. All that extra shit, I was cool with that. But then MKX came out. I was like, okay, cool. All right, I see what's going on here. There's some problems with the game, but I see what's going on here. Then I go to MK11, and I'm like, yo, why isn't it costing you any resources to do what the fuck you're doing right now? So, dude, look up MK Rio's video on it, bro. Dude, he even said himself it should cost a defensive bar and an offensive bar. But yet, I don't know anything. Just like when I said something about the breakaway system and how fucked up the breakaway system in MK11 is, where you can break out, I get punished for some fucking reason when I successfully opened you up. But what's funny about it is that I got a whole bunch of flack for it. But one of my favorite MK YouTubers of all time, which is Sonic Fox, right? He said something about the breakaway system, and the certain people that was bashing me a long time ago when I said something about it, because I knew exactly what the fuck I was talking about, they started dick riding Sonic Fox. Figure that shit out. Don't tell me that I ain't tell you guys. Don't tell me that I ain't tell you guys when I was making rants on Mortal Kombat 11. Don't ever say I wasn't telling you guys the fucking truth about that shit. Sonic Fox came out and said it himself. So come on, man. Like I know what it is, bro. I know what it is, man. I may not be able to get on the game all the fucking time because I'm busy, but I know what's up. I know what's up. I know what's up, bro. I know what the fuck is up with this game, bro. Like, you're not gonna play me, bro. Oh, you suck, you trash, you this, you that. Oh, stop complaining. You a bitch, you this, I'll beat your ass. All this, blah, blah, blah. Get your corny, weak ass out of here, bro. I know what's going on with the breakaway system. You don't want to admit it, but I'm gonna tell it like it is. Simple plain as that. And I got bashed, but some of the same people, when I looked in Sonic Fox's comment section down below, was dick riding Sonic Fox, bro. When he talked about it. You see what I mean, bro? You see what I mean? Come on, man. Come on. Don't tell me I ain't tell you guys. I told you guys. I told you guys, man. I told you. I fucking told you. But like I said, this nigga is literally minus 13 on block, but in MKX, this nigga's safe on both options, which is fucking nuts. But yeah, man, I just come on, man. I ain't even trying to hear it. I had some niggas in my comment section down below trying to debate me about how I feel about 50-50 characters in the game, and I told you guys that those characters don't necessarily take skill because in a way you have somewhat of an unfair advantage. You have an easier time opening me the fuck up. I can pick a heavy mix-up character in this game, train with that character for 2 to 3 days, and fuck your shit up because of how brain dead and easy it is to mix you the fuck up. It's very easy. It's very fucking easy. The skill, though, in this game, for people that don't know, is that you have to block correctly. If you can block well, you'll do well. You will do well. But, oh, man. I'm trying to tell you, man.
Triborg.
I'm trying to tell you what I know, man.
Scorpion.
Nah, I like that Injustice skin, though. I'm trying to tell you, man. Like I get that some people feel like I'm bashing the game or I'm trying to come at the game sideways and stuff like that. It's like, I understand what's going on with that, but it's like, come on now. Don't play games, bro. Don't play games, because I'm not the one. 50-50s would be fine if there was some risk involved. That's what I'm saying, though. That's what I'm saying. Like if you're gonna be able to have access to 50-50s, I should be able to punish you for that 50-50. I'm okay. Here's the thing. I'm okay with Sub-Zero and an MK11 having a overhead low, right? Okay, cool. My issue is that he is -6 on block and safe on block. That's not right. That is not right. That's all I'm saying. He should be -11 or -12 on block to where he can get punished, because he can still create a mind game to where, oh, am I going to stagger my forward 2 or am I going to commit into the low slide? You see what I mean? So I think that he should be rightfully minus on that, and you can keep his low the same. You don't have to change his low for nothing. He'll be perfectly fine that way. But some people get offended and they don't like the idea that I say something about him. But Sub-Zero is definitely one of the most hated characters in Mortal Kombat 11, Mortal Kombat X, just in general. You can look at it on one of my favorite MK YouTubers, which is Tom Brady, and he even talked about it himself. I'm not making it up, bro. I don't need to be the best just to prove a point. Yo, do you think Mortal Kombat 11 is dead or is dying? I mean, I don't think it's necessarily like dead, but do I think it's slowly dying out? I mean, in a way, I don't want to say that, because then people are gonna think I'm being like an asshole, or I'm trying to be like biased or something and trying to make something else seem superior than Mortal Kombat 11. But it's like, to me though, I mean, shit, I don't think it's dead. I'm definitely not gonna say that, but I definitely think I definitely think it's possibly dying slightly. That's what I believe. That's exactly what I believe. Because if you look at Tom Brady's YouTube channel, he's always talking about certain stuff like that, and he's always talking about certain characters, and he's always talking about certain issues. And what's funny is that he exposes issues with the game. You know what I mean? So, MK11 is dead. You don't have to be biased. You just gotta have eyes and a brain. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I don't know, because it's like, if you say Mortal Kombat 11 is dead, then that's when people get offended, which I don't really give a fuck, because that don't matter to me. But it's like, I don't want to make it seem like it's like, oh shit, this shit's dead, my nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't trying to. I mean, there's still a shit ton of people though. There's still a shit ton of people, my nigga, that literally play this game though. Like my friends be on this bitch a lot, cause I'm about to see. I'm probably gonna team up with my boy Mr. Alter Ego so I can get some training sessions going on with Smoke. So I'm gonna have to hit him up. MK Tom Brady has a lot of good opinions. Yeah, he does, man. I respect his opinions a lot. A lot. I respect MK Rio's opinions a lot, because both of them are like in the top 3 of my favorite MK YouTubers and shit. I respect them a lot, like a lot, bro. They have a lot of good opinions. But yeah, man, I don't know, bro. Like I think I just think that okay, so he can get out of that. But yeah, man, I just think that it's just that Mortal Kombat 11 has issues. Even high-level players even stated that Mortal Kombat 11 has issues. So it's like, it's not just me, even though I'm probably very vocal about the shit, because I don't play that shit, bro. It's like nah, bro. It's like when you play Mortal Kombat 11, it feels like you're being cheated. You know what I mean? I've even showed you guys like the hitbox problems and hurtbox problems. It's like, I'm not making this shit up, man. Like, I got evidence, bro. I ain't making that shit up. So, it's whatever, man. I got some of these niggas trying to debate me and shit, bro. I'm just like, nigga, go on somewhere with that bullshit, bro. Like for real. Like I ain't trying to hear that shit, man. I'm really not trying to hear that shit. So I just that's you know, everybody has their own opinion of how they feel about Mortal Kombat 11. Some people's opinions matter, some people's opinions don't. You know, it's I guess it's based on how you look at the game, but from my personal experience of me playing it since the beta, it's definitely not one of my favorite MK games. That's for damn sure. I'm definitely not putting it up there as one of my favorite games. I prefer Injustice 2 over MK11 any day. So that's just my opinion on it. But you know, some people may feel differently, and you know, want to debate and all this extra crazy ass shit. It's like, nigga, I'm not gonna do that all day. Whose fucking idea was it to have certain highs only hit certain characters? I don't know, bro. I don't know, but whoever it was on the development team, man, they got some fucking issues, man. Cause like, yo, you talk about whiffing issues in a video game, bro. Like, Jesus, bro, that game is notorious for that shit, man. I'm not saying other fighting games don't have it in a way, but it's like, nigga, like, come on now, come on now, bro. Like that shit's ridiculous, bro. Like think about, like, how should I put it? Think about the meter system like this, right? You have to think, bro. You have to think. But I dropped one last video on my channel about MK11. I'm not talking about that shit no more. That shit trash, and no debate from these stands. Yeah, man. I had a few niggas. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all though, but I had a few niggas actually take it upon themselves to be like, they was like, I'll debate you because you're wrong about, you know, 50-50 characters. You're making it seem like we don't have to use our brain when we're using 50-50 characters and this, that, this. And I was just like, nigga, because you don't. You don't, bro. Like, you really don't. Nigga. Let me show you. Let me show you, bro. Hey yo, let me show you. Let me show you real quick. Let me show you real quick, my nigga. Let me show you real quick, bro. You don't really have to use your brain, bro, when you're using mix-up characters, bro. You really don't. What you gonna say? Oh, he's gonna block low? Dude, if you guys look at my Sendo online matches, bro, you'll see exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. It's so easy. As soon as I see you get hit, bro, I'm gonna hit confirm that into a combo. I mean, come on, bro. MKX is notorious for this shit. Nigga, mix-ups for days, bro. And they come out quick. They come out quick, bro. This nigga is a mix machine, bro. Look at this. Like, nigga, I haven't even gotten started. Look, I can substitute the low. My nigga, like, Yo, my nigga, come on, bro. I will fold your ass with a mix-up character. It's so easy, bro. It's so easy. It's so fucking easy, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, come on, man. Like, come on, man. Stop the bullshit, bro. Stop the bullshit, bro. Stop the bullshit. Like, come on, stop the bullshit, my nigga. And I don't even know Bo' Rai Cho like that, and I still remember shit with this character. Like, come on, man. Bo' Rai Cho is a prime example. You mean to tell me you have to use your brain when you're using this character? Really? Sad. MK11 is boring. I actually had a lot of fun with Day 1 MK11. Now is yeah, I mean, when you start playing the game for quite some time, man, you start to realize that the game is not what it's up to be, bro. I'm trying to tell you, man, this nigga, look, let me tell you, this nigga said, what'd he say? He said, I'm willing to debate you about 50-50 characters because I don't like the idea that you, what was it again? He said some shit about he don't like the idea that I'm saying 50-50 characters don't take skill. And I'm like, nigga, Aaron Black is literally the embodiment of MKX when it comes to MK11. This nigga is a walking 50-50 character. But not only that, he happens to be safe on a fucking overhead that has the same running animation as his low. And then he can amplify his overhead and create a mind game off of it. Nigga, what? Man, I'm trying to tell you, man. I ain't got the energy or like the patience to be going back and forth and debating niggas and shit like that. Like, I ain't got the patience for that shit, man. I really don't. It's like, you cannot tell me, you know, like, it's like, nigga, come on, bro. It's like, come on, don't do that. Don't do that. I think mixed characters take skill, but I understand where you're coming from. 100. Yeah, bro. It's just like it's the thing for me is like when I say they don't take skill, it's like I understand that there are certain things with a mix-up character that could possibly take skill, but it's like when you look at a character like Kung Lao or fucking Fujin, bro. Like, think about that. Really, really brainstorm on that, bro. And then you look at a character like fucking Sub-Zero or fucking Shiva. Come on, man. Who has an easier time opening you the fuck up? That's all I'm saying. That's my whole point with that. But it's just, you know. Oh, man. Ermac, man. Reptile, man. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry I wasn't in Mortal Kombat 11, man. They fucked y'all over. Mixed characters can take skill if there is a risk. That's what I'm saying. That's where I'm coming. That's what I'm saying, bro. There needs to be a risk with that shit. Like Kodo Khan. Think about it. Kodo Khan. He has a mix-up with his 1-2 string where he goes into the command grab or he goes for like his, what is that shit? That cut move or something? You know what I mean? And there is a risk there. You know what I mean? But it's like when you go against certain other characters in the game, bro, that doesn't apply, bro. That shit does not apply. Like, not completely, but it's just, you know, it's whatever, man. I'm so worn out from MK11, bro, and talking about that shit, man. I just, bro, I mean, Sub and Liu Kang. Hold up. I mean, hold on. No. I'm probably gonna have to look on my phone because I'm trying to see what he look at. I mean, Sub and Kung Lao, I play with, and then Go Lao difference. It's crazy. See, bro, the difference is crazy, ain't it? It's difference between Kung Lao and fucking Sub-Zero. You have to work harder with those characters, bro. You have to work hard with those characters, man. Come on, man. You see the difference, don't you? Mixed characters in Mortal Kombat 11 are so damn annoying. All of these for everybody. Yeah, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm trying to tell you what I know, bro. Like that, like dude. Like, here's the thing. I want to do an experiment, right? I want to do an experiment, right? I want y'all to train with a mix-up character, and I don't give a fuck who it is. It could be the safest mix-up character, fucking Sub-Zero. I don't give a fuck. Train with that character, mix somebody's shit up, use that character for like a day or 2 days, get some matches going, and tell me how it goes for you, right? But then go directly to Kung Lao or fucking Fujin. And tell me what the difference is. I guarantee you'll notice the difference. I guarantee you'll know the difference. I guarantee you. It ain't gonna be so easy, will it? Oh man, I try to tell you, man. It's a difference, ain't it? Though it's a difference. Trying to tell you, man. Trying to tell you, it's a major fucking difference, bro. Trying to tell you, man. I want to do this experiment, bro. You will notice a difference. You would just notice a difference instantly. In my opinion, Kung Lao and Fujin are a great example of what MK11. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. They should have easily been. All the characters should have been just like them. Not just them. All of them. You gotta work, bro, to open somebody up, bro. There should be a learning curve, but niggas just decide to play Jade. Oh man, I'm trying to tell you, man. I know what I'm talking about. Like, you know, I don't care. I don't even give a damn. Dog, you can look at my boy KG, bro. This nigga be telling you how it is too. Come on, man. Like, it's like, come on, bro. How do they fix Johnny though? How do they fix Johnny though? Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? How do they fix Johnny? Do you mean like certain things that's you get to demigod for the skin? Man, I'm trying to tell you, man. How should I put it? Johnny shouldn't have been nerfed. I mean, here's the thing. I'm gonna be real with y'all. All right, let me just say this real quick, bro, because I'm gonna have to go to work soon though. But and I don't even main him. He said I don't even main him. Hold up, I just fucked that up. Shit, I almost had it. Fuck, hold on. I gotta practice this. Fuck, man, I gotta time that correctly. That's gonna be kind of hard. Come on, girl. You can do it. Hold on, I'll just do... Hold on, let's see here. Yeah, motherfucker. Got your bitch ass. She is the anti-wake up queen. I gotta hit her armor though. Hold on. I might make a combo video with her though. Shit, I didn't get it. There it is. There it is. Alright, I got it. Anyway, alright, so here's the thing about Johnny Cage, right? Because I'm gonna have to go to work soon, like I said. Alright. I would have made his 4-3-4-4 up 3 and overhead, so they would have to stand, block, and eat force balls, even with small hitboxes. She also, the no hitbox queen. Yeah, man. Alright, so here's the thing, right? I think they need to fix Johnny Cage's whiffing issues. I think that's something that they need to fix. But in all seriousness, I'm going to be completely brutally honest, though, about Johnny Cage. Even though, you know, he takes skill to open you up, because it's not that easy just to open you up. But because his frame data is so good, and because of they nerfed Jax's grapple move. That nigga put a smiley face. Yeah, what the fuck? Oh, shit. Hey, look. The newest Mortal Kombat. Yeah, bruh. So let me tell you about Johnny Cage, right? So I'm gonna give you guys like I think like my top 6 strongest characters that I think is actually like in Mortal Kombat 11. I think Joker and his Jack in the Box variation is a really strong character. I think Cetrion is a prime example of that shit. Liu Kang I think is #1 in the game. I think Liu Kang is #1, hands down, one of the best. Actually, no, the best character in the game. I think Geras is up there as well. Who would I put as the 5th character though? I would say Cabal because this nigga has no flow spot gaps, really good fucking pressure and shit like that. But I think there's one more character that I'm missing, and I'm definitely putting Johnny Cage up there as number 6. Let's see here. I definitely would put Johnny Cage up there for number 6 though. If I was to make a tier list, which I'm not too big on tier lists anyway, because I think some people are biased, but I love getting hit by Geras down 2 and losing half my life. Yeah, it's amazing, ain't it? Fucking crushing blows is ridiculous in that game. Yeah, I agree. Johnny is strong, but he feels whack to play right now in my opinion. Well, the thing is, Johnny Cage is still viable though. Like Johnny Cage, here's the thing, man. I'm gonna be brutally honest about Johnny Cage, right? Some people may not like what I have to say, but I'm gonna say it. Let me tell you something. Out of a lot of characters, Johnny Cage, I believe, is one of the characters in the game that can carry you. And I'm gonna explain why I say that. He has a really good down 4 at close range, which is going to force the opponent to block. Once you block, this allows the character to enforce some type of pressure because his hit advantage is like 17 frames and is very high. Ultimately, this allows the character to... Sub-Zero, I wouldn't... Sub-Zero with a question mark. His mix-ups have not been touched and are still hard to react to. Yeah, you talking about MK11? Yeah, I'm talking about MK11, bro. Not in this game. I'm talking about MK11. The reason why I'm saying Johnny Cage is like really strong and I have him as like S+ tier, or I don't want to say tier list, but the reason why I think he's one of the strongest in the game is because in the neutral, he is one of the best neutral characters in the game. I'm talking about good zoning. He has a really good shadow kick. He has good buttons. Fujin is also another neutral god. He has really good buttons as well for the neutral. He has a good special move as well. Now, if you pay close attention to my nigga Scar, right, which I'm pretty sure some of you guys know about Scar, he understands why Johnny Cage would be put in that position. That's why there's a lot of certain high-level players putting Johnny Cage in that position to a certain degree when you really, really look at it. Now, the reason why I defended Johnny Cage was because I felt like some people were just talking about Johnny Cage because they were just getting like their ass kicked by this character. Because there were certain things that they were complaining about that didn't really make any sense to me. What about Terminator? I'll put Terminator as like a I don't want to put him. Well, shit. I would have to say he's definitely, since he's a mix-up character and he's not playing the meta, not even close to playing the meta. I would have to put him as like an A tier type of character. I'm not gonna say he's the best in the game, but he's definitely A tier. Like he's not any lower than that. I would definitely put him like A tier, right around that area. But Johnny Cage stays as S plus tier for sure. Like for sure, this nigga has some of the best zoning in the game. Okay, he has a really good neutral game. At close range, he has good pressure, good mind games, good staggers. Okay, just overall, a really solid character, man. And that's just me being brutally honest. This nigga has really good frame data. He has a 7 frame standing one that's actually really good. But there's other characters in the game like Sindel that has like a 7 frame standing one as well. So, you know, you mean Jason with Arnold skin? Hey, yo, what the fuck? Yo, y'all bugging, bro. But yeah, the reason why I say Liu Kang is number 1 is because this dude has fantastic zoning. He has a punish. He has an answer for like almost every matchup. He could punish a good portion of shit. He's really good at close range with the what is it? The mids and throwing situations that he has. You know what I mean? The nigga has dumbass crushing blows, highly effective staggers, amazing frame data. Nigga has pretty good mix-ups. Still, even without the plus frames, he's still a fucking problem. Even when his throws, dude, he has a crushing blow on both throws. But not only that, if he hits you with the back throw, you're stuck into a fucked up mind game to where you get hit with a mid or you get thrown again, right? And then on top of that, if he hits you with a forward throw, he can zone you the fuck out. And he has pretty good anti-airs. I mean, this nigga is a jack of all trades. The only thing he doesn't have is a fucking teleport. But then when it comes to Geras, bruh, should I even talk about Geras? Like, I mean, this nigga is pretty self-explained. This nigga is dumb as hell in that game. This nigga has a mid and throwing mind game, bro. When you're knocked down on the ground, he can keep looping that shit. Thanks for tutorial videos, man. Yeah, bro, I'm gonna make more tutorial videos when I get more time to. But I'm about to end this live stream soon because I gotta get ready for work. But dude, Cetrion, she has good zoning. She has a fucking teleport. She has a parry projectile thing that goes on with her. She has some of the best walk speed in the game. She has an amazing forward dash and back dash. Good staggers, bro. Good buttons. Good footsies. Nigga, what? And then there was some people on Twitter downplaying her, saying she's not top 5. It's like, nigga, suck a dick and die, bro. Get the fuck out of here. That bitch is dumb as hell. And she has a mind game at close range. That's strong as shit. And if you get hit, it pretty much resets the situation for her to where she can enforce some more mind games. It's like, come on, bro. It's like, hell no. Hell no. Come on, man. And then Joker. He has a mind game with the Jack in the Box, him having 50-50s, a pretty good stagger. He has pretty good strings, mind games. They buffed him up completely compared to Injustice 1 and 2. Like, that character is good as hell in that game. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Like, don't play me. Now, when it comes to Jax, I think he's A tier in a way, though. Because, I mean, he has flawless block gaps and the certain shit that he has access to. There's a good portion of stuff that you can actually punish because if he goes for, like, his 4-2 down 4, I think it is, he is minus 20 on block, and a huge majority of characters can get a crushing blow on him very easily and fuck him up. His zoning is decent. It's not the best, but it's definitely not the worst. His up 3, you can easily... Does Collector carry? Nah, I don't think Collector carries. If you want to know what character carries... Twitter takes and bad opinions. And yeah. They nerfed Geras so many times, and he's still top tier. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he has a throw mix-up mind game that is fucked up, bro. Like that is fucked up, and he's so close to you too, which is fucked up, bro. But Collector doesn't carry. The characters that I think will carry you, based on what they can do, because I'm probably gonna make a video about that too, because I've been thinking about that. Johnny Cage can carry you. I understand that some people may not agree, but if you main Johnny Cage as long as I have and certain other people have in this game, you will understand why some people will say Johnny Cage carries you in this game. Because if you go directly to fucking Kung Lao or Fujin, you can tell a total difference. That's just my opinion. The reason why Johnny Cage has a better time of fighting these characters and having a chance of fighting these characters is because of how good his frame data is, how good his buttons are in the neutral, how good his special moves are in the neutral. He has like an answer for almost a good portion of situations. He can outzone certain zoners to a certain degree if you know the matchup correctly. It's just a lot of shit that I can actually explain. He has pretty good anti-airs. It's a lot of things. But what are your thoughts on Nightwolf? Okay, Nightwolf, right? He has fantastic staggers. He can do what is called a auto shimmy, which is pretty interesting. He can do an auto shimmy. He can shimmy pretty well. He has really good staggers. He's a really good mid-range character, I think. He has like really good answers for like being in the neutral though. He has a really far-reaching Rhino charge, I think is what it's called, to where he can create a mind game to where he can amplify that, and you have to guess on whether or not he's going to do it or not. He can also punish you with that move as well, depending on what you did. Especially if you're trying to space him out, you have to understand that he could do that to you. He has pretty good mids, like I said, good staggers, pretty decent crushing blows. He has a really good reflect move. He has pretty decent zoning for the most part. Not the best, but it's pretty useful. He has decent anti-airs. He has a pretty good buff that has access to armor. When he first came out, I showed a prime example of that, where if you do this in the corner and somebody goes for an up 2 or up 3, and you amplify your armored move in your combo in a certain way, Nightwolf gets armor and he can punish you, and that's actually pretty dangerous and actually pretty cool. Nightwolf, I think, is a pretty he's a pretty good character, man. I've been training with him as well in Mortal Kombat 11 because I'm thinking about using him again because he's one of my favorite characters, obviously. But I just been really busy. But Nightwolf overall is a pretty solid fucking character, man. Nightwolf staggers is something different, nigga. Like compared to other characters in the game, he can fuck you up. So, yeah, I mean, he has pretty good buttons overall, man. I mean, even at close range. Like I said, his staggers is one of the biggest things about him. At least in my opinion. But yeah, like I said, man, the characters that I think are really, really strong in the game is like Cetrion, Liu Kang, and Liu Kang is number one, hands down. He is still number one in this game, or in Mortal Kombat 11. So Johnny Cage, Liu Kang, Geras, Cetrion, Joker, and then there's another character, man. I'm trying to remember. I'm thinking about Cabal because this nigga has no flawless black gaps. He has access to you know what I mean? Some bullshit. Fuck MK11, Ghost of Goat. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Now, here's the thing. The reason why I brought up Johnny Cage is because if you pay close attention to how Johnny Cage is, Johnny Cage can technically carry you, man. Like, I'm not going to lie about that. He can carry you. You notice a complete and total difference when it comes to... Hey, what's going on, bro? What's going on? This live stream is about to end soon, bro. Unfortunately. I'm probably going to do another live stream, but I don't think Liu Kang is number one, but he's top 5. I don't know, bro. I don't know. There's a good portion of high-level players that believe he's actually number one, bro. Like, even my nigga Scar even believe that shit. That nigga is still really strong. But, you know, I can get why some people believe that. But what are your thoughts on Spawn and his downplay? His downplay? Wait, people are downplaying him? Liu Kang is pretty stupid, though. Yeah, he is. For damn sure stupid, bro. That nigga dumb as hell. He can carry you, bro. Liu Kang can carry you. Like, I'm not even joking. Dude, that nigga's combos, he could carry you with the bicycle kicks. He can carry himself out the corner. He actually has a reset in the corner, bro, with a down 1 situation. And if you respect, he can actually throw you. Can you show me some what? Strings, please? I meant JC. What do you mean? Like for MK11 or? Cause I'll probably have to do that in another video. Cause I'm about to go to work soon, bro. But Dude, I'm telling you, Liu Kang literally can go for his flying dragon kick. He can zone you the fuck out, and that's really bad for certain matchups, like Terminator and shit. He has high hit advantage on it. Like I said, he has massive amounts of corner carry, dumbass crushing blows, dumbass throwing, okay, and has crushing blows on both throws, which throws in the game are 50-50s in the first place. Then on top of that, throws do 14% damage. Hey, appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it, my nigga. Appreciate it. But what else is there, bro? I mean, the nigga's his throw mix-up mind games that he has going on, bro. That shit is dumb as fuck. Then he has a mix-up with his Chinese warrior string still that's actually pretty strong and stuff. It's like, nah, man, that nigga's something else. You guessed wrong on the throw. Get fucked. Yeah, instantly. You get fucked instantly. You get fucked instantly. Plus, you deal with a zoning situation, and then you still have to deal with the mind game of this nigga literally taking it upon himself to parry your ass and get almost 60-something% damage on you. And guess what? You can't break out of that. That is some serious shit. This nigga has an answer for almost everything. And he has highly effective staggers and really good frame data, bro. He can fight you at close range, mid-range, long range. It's like this nigga is a jack of all trades, bro. I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm trying to tell you. Plus, with the flawless blocking that you can do in the game, forget about it, bro. Forget about it. Like, I'm trying to tell you, man. Forget about it. Forget about it. Shit, man. Like, that's just my opinion on why I think he's the best character in the game. I mean, nigga, he could carry you, bro. Like, on some real shit, he could carry you. Some people may not believe it. Some people may feel differently. It's okay. It's understandable. It's whatever. But me personally, I think he's one of the best. Geras, this nigga has mix-ups at close range. He has throw mix-ups. This nigga has mix-ups on a standing 1, a standing 2, and a forward 2. And it's so much shit. He has some of the best. He has one of the best projectiles in the game and everything, bro. Dude, I will dissect every character in that game, bro. From the best to the worst, bro. Like, I'm trying to tell you, man. Like, why you think these people keep using these certain type of characters, bro? You know what I mean? You think they just using them at the tournament just to use them? It's like, no, nigga. Like, they use them because they're the strongest characters in the game. I mean, simple shit, really. So, I mean, it's whatever, bro. But, shit. I'm about to get ready. But, y'all got any more questions before I get off this live shit, bro? Cause I'm about to get ready for work, bro. Just ask me like 2 or 3 more questions, bro, and I'll try to answer them and stuff like that, or whatnot. But I'm not saying that these characters can't get beat, though. Oh, that's the character that I wanted to talk about. Jackie Briggs, aka Jax's clone. That's the bitch. Yeah, that's the bitch I'm putting up there. That's the bitch I'm putting up there as well. Jackie Briggs. Damn straight. Hell yeah. Yeah, she's definitely going up there. That's the bitch I forgot about. So that's my little S+ tier list right there, of who I believe is like the strongest characters and stuff. So, yeah, that's the character I was fucking forgetting about. But yeah, man. That's pretty much that's it, bro. It's just, to me, I like, how should I put it? Before I get up out of here, though, it's like, to me, it just feels like you're being punished and you're being cheated when you play MK11. You know what I mean? It just doesn't seem fair. You know, there's just a lot of things about that game that is very unsettling to me. Like, I play that game and I try to give it chance after chance after chance, and it just pisses me off a lot because it just seems like you're being cheated. And it's like you can't even go for like a Oki/meaty in that game, really. Not completely, because of the crazy defensive options and stuff like that, and, you know, all this crazy stuff that goes on, and, you know. And the thing is like, it just, to me, it just seems like they're catering to people that are not that good at the game. Now, offense in Mortal Kombat X is really oppressive compared to, you know, MK11. And I think NRS's answer for MKX's lack of defensive options was to put it in a game where offense wasn't really that oppressive. And I think that's where they made the biggest mistake, because I feel like if they take out the forward roll, okay, and they buff up the up twos, because up twos are kind of whack in that game where it's supposed to technically stop the opponent from jumping in on you, right? So that way they can actually respect the idea that they can get hit with that, because there's a lot of times where I would make a correct read and I will still get hit. You know, I would time it correctly, I will still get hit. There are certain up twos in the game that are actually trash, like Kitana's up two and Fujin's up two. I mean, even Dragon even said something about Fujin's up two being trash. So it's like you even have high level players coming out and saying shit like this. And, you know, at the end of the day, hopefully they can fix the hitbox problems in the game and shit like that. Hopefully they can fix other things, including these whack ass defensive options that pretty much are technically somewhat unfair. Because it's like, how is it that I have the advantage, but I don't have the advantage? You know what I mean? The fatal blows, that needs to cost resources. I don't agree with that at all. This rechargeable meter nonsense they got going on in this game, I don't fuck with that. I just don't like that shit. I like the idea that you have to work for your bar meter and you have to actually think. And you have to guess on this and that. And I'm not saying that the meter system in MK11 is completely garbage, because there are certain things good about it, like the flows block mechanic. But it's like, I feel like you should only have a 1 bar of defensive meter and 1 bar of offensive meter. And the way that they can make that work is how they made it work in this game, to where if the opponent is blocking, you're building up your meter. If the opponent is taking damage, right? Because yo, even, let me tell you something, even fucking, who was that nigga that said something about the meter system? I fucking forgot his name, but he was roasting NRS about the whatchamacallit shit. But I feel bad for MK11 so much potential. Yeah, it has a lot of potential, bro, but it's weird. That game's weird, bro. Hey, what's going on, bro? What's going on? But it's just, there's more things I could talk about with it that I haven't talked about yet. But I just think that, you know, they, with this new game or this new project that they're going to be working on, I hope that they learn from their mistakes and they try to improve, because I'm not that big of a fan of this game, or Mortal Kombat 11 like that. That's definitely not one of my favorite MK games, but I play it because it's fucking MK. Even though I get mad and I say I'm not going to fuck with this game and stuff like that, it's MK. It's part of my childhood. You know what I mean? And I don't hate NRS or nothing like that. It's just I was very vocal about it because I love Mortal Kombat, and in this game, it just feels like you're being cheated, you know? And, you know, there's some other things, you know what I mean? But it's, you know, people have their own opinion of what they believe and stuff, and at the end of the day, it is what it is, bro. But I'm about to get up out of here, bro, because I got to go to work. So hopefully you guys are being safe out there, bro. All day, bro, all day. I'm gonna keep going at it. I don't give a fuck. But with that being said, hopefully you guys are being safe out there, bro, in these crazy times in the world. You know what I'm saying? But your boy about to go to work, so I'll catch you guys in the next video. I'll probably do another live stream or something like that, posting up Mortal Kombat 11 or something. I don't really know. I haven't really decided yet. I've been really tired lately, but I'll see you guys later, man. Y'all be safe out there, bro. Real shit.